Hey y'all, I'm Amy, aka the Piscean Seer, and this is one of your daily collective readings, okay? Like and subscribe if you get anything out of this. Thank you to those of you who do like, subscribe, and comment. It is greatly loved and appreciated. God, archangels, ancestors, ascended masters, all beings of light only, you're welcome into this reading. Please give the Piscean Seer collective the best and most accurate information for them at this time. So, we have some freestyle shit right now because I was like, I don't know. I've just been thinking about doing it like this since yesterday. I don't know. That's kind of how spirit works sometimes. And I just was like, so y'all don't want me to use notes? No, not today. So I'm gonna get a rune. I'm gonna just get whatever I feel like getting at the time. Okay. Look, this is Haglas. Haglas. I think that's how you say it. Let me see. Oh, it's Hagalas. It is the rune of disruption. I don't think it's upside down. I don't think it can be upside down, but it has an inverted meaning. Anyways, it says, when taken literally, Hagalas can indicate a postponement or cancellation of plans because of foul weather. However, like the other runes, its message is more subtle and has a deeper intent. It is likely that the cold winds of harsh reality are about to blow through your life. This is a pitiless elemental force that cannot be resisted. All you can realistically do at this difficult time is wrap up and warmly take shelter from the storm. Also, I don't own the rights to any music you may hear in this video, okay? He said, I don't know. Let me finish. It says, unfortunately, while you are in confinement in this powerless position, it is too easy for your imagination to run riot and become prone to unfounded fears. It is not surprising, therefore, that Haglas is also symbolically linked to the festival of Halloween. Some interpretations of this rune emphasize its link to gambling. It may show a readiness to risk too much in uncertain times. You can be sure that the odds are stacked against you, but there is still a chance, just a chance, that you will end up a winner if only you sit tight. It says you endure powerlessness and uncertainty with patience. Okay, so maybe some of you guys could be having some anxiety, like they just make it sound so bad, right? But you could be going through like a bit of a rough patch. Also, you could be life path 9 because this is the 9th rune in this book, okay? And it's funny because I seen, the little Roku screen, okay? Spirit loves to have me look at it right at the right time, okay? So there was this show called The Work It Out Wombats that was on the little Roku suggest thing, okay? So it says it's a playful trio of marsupial siblings. They look for interesting problems to solve in the Treeberhood. And I started rolling because I was like, okay, that sounds about right. It's like I think that you need to not look at things as problems right now. I think that's really what Spirit's getting at. Let me get some overall energy because I was going to use these 2 decks I got right here in the chair. Also, I wrote chakra sound bowls. Okay, you might want to look up some of those videos on YouTube. They have all different kinds for like all different things. Okay, just look, pick through them. Okay, I watched this one where it's like they play the whole thing from root to chakra, but that one's long. It's like 3 hours, but they have some that are just like 30 minutes. You can just listen to it while you're cleaning up or whatever. Oh, spell work. So if you are feeling like that, that is not like normal, okay? So that's why they're saying like sound bowls, they clear your inner, they're gonna help clear this negative energy, okay? Somebody's psychically sending you things, okay? Look at this, it say tarot reader under that. So what is the overall energy? That's what they're getting at. That those are not, you have the natural Reiki powers, okay? You have the power to heal yourself of anything that gets sent toward you, you know. But I mean, more than that, you have to look at it like it doesn't touch me. Like, really believe that, you know, that's how you keep your protection up, you keep your shields up. Like, so, I don't really get the feeling like you're feeling like powerless all the time. You know, if anything, it'll come up as more of like a question, you know, as some sort of trauma that you've already dealt with. Okay. So just make sure that you like are checking that if you find yourself doing that, you know. But Spirit's saying, like, you know, clear your energy, listen to some sound bowl videos. They even have like different ones for, like, I'm hearing like clearing up energy. They have different videos on there for, like, you know, get clearing spell work out of your energy, because it doesn't mean that this could be, I'm hearing this. I'm hearing a lot of stuff. Okay. I'm hearing that this could be the kind of energy that you were in. Okay. That is lifting off of you now. Okay. Because of your natural Reiki powers. What else was I hearing? Okay. There was totally something else I was going to say, but I guess that was it right there. Oh, okay. Well, this one says you have all the answers within. Okay. So you have all the answers within, all of the healing energy that you need. It says, if I'm heading in the wrong direction, God, please stop me. Like, God is always going to stop you. God's always going to, but God is not going to come in, you know, and give you all of this anxiety and all of these horrible feelings about anything. Okay. God's going to come in a more soft, more gentle type of way and deal with you. Okay. So if you are, you know, feeling really bad in any type of way, you know, pray that energy away from you. It says cooperate, okay? So you're here to cooperate with spirit, okay? It says congrats. You about to get this money, power, and respect, okay? It says they're enjoying the performance of your work right now. It says you need to believe that you're deserving of good experiences. It says you're never alone. Through nature, we connect to spirit. Okay. You could be seeing black feathers. You could have a new idea you need to try. Okay. It says your heart should guide you correctly. And it says you are powerful. It says shaman at the bottom of this one. Okay. It says shaman, trauma, light worker. It says evil family members in reverse. Okay. So they're not a problem. Okay. It says success. You are going to have success. Okay. Period. It says wake up, your name holds, it says wake up, your name holds power. Okay. God or goddess energy, empath, dark night of the soul, the purge. Okay, so some of you could actually be feeling, you know, kind of powerless, kind of sad, but some of you, you know, most of you aren't, you know, you're coming out of that. But if you are in that type of energy, okay, don't worry. Like, it's just a dark night of the soul is what Spirit's saying. Okay, it's it's clearing you out. Okay, to make way for the abundance that is Spirit. Okay. It says earth angel slash healer, and it says generational curse breaker, and it also says lucid dreams. You could be having lucid dreams and having deja vus. Okay, like, you know, I hope you know what a deja vu is. You know, like, because I cannot explain it. I really can't right now. Okay. Also, I wrote space hamster because I got this little box that I keep my crystals in, and it has like little cartoon stickers on it, and there's a little space hamster on it. So I'm gonna look up the hamster symbolism. Do, 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 do. So it says the hamster spirit animal arrives in your life when you miss a chance at making the most of odd or difficult situations. Also, you might have had a hamster before, okay? Or you have one now. I don't know. I always thought it was cute to see hamsters running around those little balls. But if I was to get a hamster, like, I don't know. I don't know if I could just handle a hamster all the time. It says in nature, hamsters' lifespan is short, so every minute counts. Now is a good time for reassessing your priorities and making more time for laughter and love. Like, yeah. I mean, I'm not saying, you know, you're not gonna go up and down. You're not gonna have your moments where you like, you know, I don't really I mean, I don't know. I'd be like pretty chipper for the most part, like nowadays. I used to cry. I'm a crybaby, okay? I used to cry like so much. I cry so much less now, okay? But and it's like if I do cry, I'm like crying for someone else, you know what I'm saying? Or I don't know, sometimes spirit will use crying to, push out some sort of energy that you could have healed from already. Like I said, I was crying the other day and I didn't really know why, but that's the kind of shit that was going on. Look, the angel of balance. Spirit will push certain emotions out of you to bring balance back to you, okay? Um, but that you could be walking away from some things right now. I don't know, some habits, some people. And look, it says storm warning. So I don't know. Some of you could be going into this type of energy. Honestly, I really. It says the garden and the gates. What does the garden and the gate? The red hot. So, the garden of the gate means abundant prosperity and staying safe. This card shows a peaceful young woman in a beautiful blossoming garden with colorful flowers all around. However, the gate to the road outside the garden is locked while the girl wears a key on a chain around her neck. This card upright bodes well for the financial scene. Okay. In fact, there may be a lot of money or other personal pleasures coming your way at this time. But be aware the choice to stay in the seeming security of this lovely garden may actually be motivated by habit or fear of the unknown. The beauty is enticing and worth enjoying, but you may not be giving your spirit the freedom to roam. Okay. And it's funny because I'm gonna read something else to you too. Okay, it says, while it's fine to amass a great deal of wealth, don't let it keep you from your karmic path or from living your truth. Okay, you have the choice to shift your focus, widen your spiritual perspective, and gain the world that is just outside your gate. Okay, so before I did this, look, there's an earth chalice right here at the bottom of the dragon deck, and spirit was like, what is the spiritual meaning of, what's the symbolism of a chalice? And so of course I googled it. He said suffocation, no breathing. Okay, you could be feeling like a little suffocated right now, but like spirit's saying you're free. Okay. Also, you could have people around you, like maybe family, or I don't know, some people, maybe friends, that don't have the same beliefs as you, okay? Because the chalice is a symbol of religious freedom from the impositions of doctrine by a hierarchy and openness to participation by all. It says, this is, I don't know, it says the flame is interpreted as a memorial to those throughout history who sacrificed their lives for the cause of religious liberty. Okay, so that's what makes gives you that phoenix type of air, because you are taking care of your heart right now. That's what I'm really getting from this man holding the heart, like. But also, some of you could actually be men, or you could be incorporating your masculine side more into your life, and it just got you feeling like that can be a little chaotic, emotionally. Some of us are really sensitive, but they're saying this energy, like, you have to do something to switch up your energy, okay? Because it'll get to the point where it starts causing financial constraints, or it already is. So it's like if your money's a little slow and you're feeling, maybe that's what it is. Maybe you could be having a hard time financially. Look at this material world at the bottom of this deck. Um, but it's like you have to realize that God is the one who pays you. God pays you. So that's why it's important to take care of the self. That's why people are always saying that if you don't not taking care of yourself, then your finances, yeah, they're gonna be wonky, shit's gonna be like kind of weird, because God's trying to show you something that, like I said, believe you are deserving of God, of good experiences, but I read that as God experiences. You're deserving of God experiences, okay? Losing my sight, losing my mind. Wish somebody would tell me I'm fine. Spirits like we're telling you you're fine all the time. Like something about a home. Maybe like I feel like you are your home, you know what I'm saying? Like not the building that you live in. You are your home, you need to take care of yourself, but you could be worried about your actual home that you live in, okay? Maybe there's like, I don't know. I don't really know. I'm getting like some of you are just worried about some things financially, but you're not like believing in the magic with this Merlin. Like you're a magician, okay? You manifest. If you worry, that doesn't help. It's just like the other day, I needed to pay my phone bill, and I was just like, how am I gonna move this around to pay my phone bill? And then I just checked my email, and it was just exactly enough money to pay my phone bill, and it was like, okay, cool. So I don't have to even worry about, moving anything around or doing anything extra. I'll just use that. Spirit saying like, do some shadow work, okay? And maybe change your diet while you're going through this spiritual transformation while you're going through this little dark night of the soul, or this, transformation, like whatever it is. Make sure that you're eating better, okay? Eat some herbs. It says you need to find peace. Like that's where you manifest from. You manifest from a place of peace and love, okay? If things are feeling chaotic, or you're anxious all the time, or you're always worried, you kind of bind your own self up. It's not always something on the outside. It's not always someone sending something toward you. Sometimes it's just like because people say that words are spells, right? Okay, that's why you spell them, right? Okay, so um Spirit's just saying a spell could be as simple as like your parents always telling you weren't good enough. That's a detrimental type of spell, that follows you half of your life. You go through life thinking like, it's because it's like, if I'm not good enough for my parents, then who's gonna think I'm good enough? Okay. I mean, of course you heal from that eventually, but Spirit's just saying those types of things are spells. It's not always someone sitting at their house, like, oh yeah, I'm gonna make this bitch feel like she needs shit today. But I mean, that's happening too, don't get me wrong, but that type of shit, they're only doing that to their own selves because their intention isn't right. Okay. So just, you need to get grounded. Okay. And just give yourself some love. Okay. And don't be afraid to express how you truly feel. Like, that's the most important thing ever, to be able to express yourself. You're feeling somebody's feeling stuck, okay? So if you're not feeling stuck, then this probably isn't for you. This is seems like it's somebody that needs a little bit of encouragement. You could be feeling like your energy is being split in all these different ways, or maybe your energy is split and you need to call back your energy. Okay, you can also Google little mantras and things, with great wording on how to call back your energy on Google. Just like, call back my energy mantra, and a lot of them should pop up. It says, let me see. Let's do it. I'm gonna tell you one. It says options, unfocused multitasking, decide what to do, decide what you really want. Okay. It's like you have free will, you have all the choices. You're the one who is in charge of your life, your reality. If you decide, oh, I don't know what to do, okay, then no solutions are gonna come because you're sure you don't know what to do. Oh, I can't think of anything. It's like, you just have to like, it's tiny little switches. Once I figured that out, that really helped me a lot. Just changing the way that I was thinking, changing the song said maybe you're just trying too hard, well really it's closer than it really, I'm closer than I am too far. Like And it's like you're in too deep at this point. Like there's no point of going back, So just, you know, don't go under. Like just stay with it, okay? Let me see. Call back. I'll put affirmation. Uh, 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 uh. So it says, geez Louise. It says, I call back my energy to me now. I am whole and complete. Okay. I call back my energy now. I am whole and complete. Yeah, I think that was it. Because there are no more. Right there. Yeah, like you really do got this. Says fear in reverse. There's nothing to be afraid of. You don't have to fear what's going to happen in the future. That's like if you are doing that, that could be just like a habit from, your from previous. It could just be something bubbling up from the shadows. Some of you could even be finding yourselves, like regretting things of the past. Think about those things different. Take that thing and dissect it and pull the lesson out of it and then discard the rest of that shit, okay? It says, remorse, life regrets, loss. Start making empowered choices. Yeah, make empowered choices. Make tiny choices that will affect your future in a big ass way. And you'll see like crazy changes. It says family, kids' opinions, judgment, resolve family stress, get support. Okay. So I'm hearing like, okay, what do you mean about this family? Clarify that. Oh, maybe you've walked away from like the better part of your family, like even if you're still around them, you've pretty much turned your back on them emotionally, okay? And that's fine if they're not there for you, you know what I'm saying? But spirit's like you have to move on from that. It's like you can't just move on just by walking away, just from separating your energy, you have to forgive too. Like that's a big part of it. It's like I don't know. Somebody needs to do some real introspection, okay? Look deeper. Like but you could still be looking for the truth about certain things, that you're not quite ready to receive the truth on. It says Cancer on that card. I'm also getting like water. I'm really getting all the signs energy, honestly. It says journal. You need to write things down, okay? So you can process it better, Sometimes it helps to write it down, and read it back, to come to more of an understanding of where you are, you know what I'm saying, and how much you have actually evolved. It says there's a need for you to understand your sacred journey. You need to learn the lessons of why you went through these things or that things, like all of that led you to this hidden path, and there could still be some things that your inner child needs to heal from, okay? And sometimes finding the hidden path can feel like it's a detour or it's a slowdown, and you even be like, oh, am I going in the right direction? Should I be going in another direction? You have to just, spirit saying, just pause, okay, chill, relax, don't push yourself so hard, be playful. That's why it's important to heal your inner child so you can get back to being playful, be back to feeling happy, get back to imagining and dreaming so big, so big that anyone that tells you that it's impossible, it'll never happen. Spirit saying you need to spend a little bit of time in your sacred space, or if you don't have one, create one. It says altar, prayer, candles, commune with your own divinity. Like that's so important. Just like how you give other people time, you need that time too. You have to give, like, you're a person. Okay, that's my, like, that really woke me up to a lot of different factors of my own self-love was realizing like, okay, yeah, you're a person, you know. Like I tell myself I love myself, you know what I mean, every once in a while, or you know, as much as I whenever I think about it, you know, I, you know, tell myself I'm beautiful. You have to do these types of things. You're a person. You require love. You require attention, you know. Do your hair, do your nails, do your feet, or whatever, you know. Even if you're a guy, Spirit's saying avoid feeling prideful or, you know, jealous about anything. It says self-preservation walls, let your guard down. Okay, so it's like you don't have to worry about, you know, it's like if you do self-preservation, right? Okay, I don't want to, I feel like that's a stupid way to say it. Okay. If your guard is up, right? Your guard is up because of 9 times out of 10, it's up because of some type of situation or energy you've already encountered. Okay, so Spirit's just saying having your walls up on certain issues and things is the same as expecting those issues and things to come back to you. Okay. Oh yeah. He said, no, she don't know what she's missing. Okay. It says your divine feminine. Okay, so your feminine energy is the part of you that gives yourself all your self-love, all your care, you know, it's some things that you do need to release and heal from, okay? It says loosen your hold, relax, unwind, release fear, anxiety, and doubt. It says self care, time out, be gentle with yourself and your twin. So you could even be in your, you know, like divine relationship you're supposed to be in already. But it's like you're on a sacred journey, okay? You're fertile. You're on a sacred journey with all this fertility, okay? It's just Spirit saying you can't control everything, okay? You can't control everything. And, you know, to think that you can is like an illusion. It's like deceiving yourself to think that you can control everything. You know, you work, you're fifth dimensional, okay? And you have fifth dimensional help. Okay, so just say yes. Look, says yes. Say yes to the offers that Spirit gives you, okay? Say yes to learning the true lessons, okay? That they mirror to you in this world so that you can receive the proper messages from God that you're supposed to receive, you know? Like it's okay to stay home sometimes, okay? It's okay. Stay home, like watch a movie, you know, drink some tea, like just chill. Take the day to yourself. That's self-love too. And I just can totally feel like somebody is like, no, I'm too busy for that. Like, you have to find some time to yourself, you know, some time for you to power up, you know, you got to go back. You got to separate from the world to power up. What is this? It says what's cooking, okay? Maybe you like to cook a lot, okay? Maybe maybe you like to cook like soups and things like that, or you could get a lot of thoughts and nudges when you're in the kitchen. I do. But I asked Spirit about that too, and they said that you get those, that I get all of that, because I'd be like, why is there so much chatter going on right now? And one day they were like, because you're creating, you know, cooking is creating. So yes, you are an open channel most of the time, but I mean, for real, when you're creating, your channel is truly open because you're creating from a deeper level now, okay? Okay, Spirit saying don't be afraid of anything though, to discharge it, you know, all you can do really is just keep on going. But let me read this. And then I'm going to give y'all some crystals. And then I'm going to be done with this one. What is this? Oh. The more you suffer, the more it shows you really care. And that is not how it works. It says, it is time to charge ahead on faith. We're not lying to you. This part takes courage. This is where divine asks you to charge ahead on faith. You may run up divine debt on a credit card. Take creative risks. Go super sexy with new lingerie, or go to the edge of reason while following divine timing. You've heard of paying it forward. Well, this is a form of paying it backward. You make the leap, then you ask for the net. Okay, your willingness to take risks on behalf of divine pays dividends. So whip out your divine credit card and charge it. I love that. I think that was perfect. Okay. Low self esteem. Oh, hey, oh. This is called Oihi. Okay. Oihi Blue Opal. The keywords are quiet strength, calm confidence, decisiveness, inner exploration, amplification of positive emotions, and psychic protection. Okay. The element is water. I don't know how they do it. See. Let me see. Let me see. It says these stones combine a very pure blue ray of the throat chakra and the third eye with subtle golden highlights which activate the solar plexus. You could be getting upgrades on all of those things at the same time, okay? Which would explain like the drop in emotions, okay? But oh man, I went through some hard ass spiritual awakenings, okay? Like my dark night of the soul was so deep, and it took a while too. It says these stones are an antidote to indecisiveness, shyness, fear, powerlessness, confusion, inarticulateness, and many other expressions of blocked energy. Yet the power they awaken within us is not arrogant or confrontational. It is imbued with the softness that comes from certainty, wherein there is no need for bluster or insistence, okay? Oihi blue opals are stones of calm, quiet strength, allowing one to choose words, actions, or non action as the best means of achieving one's purpose. Well, I think that one was right on, huh? This is Epidote, okay? The keywords are release of negativity, embracing positive patterns, attraction of what one emanates, okay? The element is earth and water, and it helps with all the chakras, okay? This is what it looks like. Do do do. It says epidote is a stone which tends to bring one more of what one already has, in accordance with one's highest good. For example, if one is filled with love and generosity, working with Epidote will bring more of these traits into one's life, both within the self and coming to one from others. If, on the other hand, one is filled with negative thoughts, jealousy, and intolerance, Epidote will greatly increase the supply of those. And that's funny because that is exactly how it works without a crystal, okay? If you're in this energy, you'll only attract more of that energy. So like try to get really good at noticing when your energy changes. Like pay very close attention to it, okay? It says in either situation, it is helpful. The first case is obvious, but it's also true in the second instance. If one becomes um, inundated with negativity, within and without, it soon becomes unbearable, or at least unavoidably visible, and one is nudged forcefully into change, okay? This sort of dynamic happens frequently in the outer world, even without the help of Epidote. Okay, didn't I just say that? It says in politics, if a single ideology wins overwhelmingly, it frequently goes too far in exercising its power, and sooner or later the outraged populace throws the bums out. Maybe there's a bum you need to throw out, okay? It says, in regard to one's less desirable traits, Epidote might say exaggeration leads to reform, while its motto regarding one's benevolent qualities might be virtue brings its own rewards. The stone, of course, simply functions vibrationally as a kind of magnet, amplifying one's natural attraction for things and situations, okay? So yeah, it says The affirmation is, I release my negative habits and embrace the positive knowing that I reap what I sow. Okay. So be careful what you are sowing into your own reality. Okay. Like, even being too paranoid about, other people sending you things. I mean, I know that those are the types of things that spirit brings to your attention, but they bring it to your attention only because you deserve revelation when someone does something. But 9 times out of 10, it's already handled if it comes to your attention. Once it gets to your attention, it's handled. Sometimes it's really heavy and spirit might need your help getting rid of that type of thing, on the outside of you. But for the most part, you do not have you not for the most part, you don't have to worry about shit. Okay, shit is handled. Spirit be warning me about stuff way ahead of time, and if you feel worried that something isn't handled, that there is some sneaky shit going on, then follow your intuition on that, and believe yourself. Okay, and then consult spirit about what you can do about that. Okay, but I'm done. Okay. I hope you guys have a fabulous, wonderful, and amazing day. And don't forget that you have all the answers and all the power that you need to heal yourself. Okay. So you're going to be just fine. Have a happy, fabulous, wonderful, amazing day. And I'll see you later.